Hello everybody, this is Red, and today Michael's going to show you how to set a transition. Some of y'all folks need help. Hey Michael, take it away.
Okay, so today I'm setting this transition. I'm actually at my house, and we have this ceramic tile in the bathroom area, and then over here I have luxury vinyl plank, and I'm using what's called a reducer. A reducer is a transition. If you see it on the edge, it is high on one side and it slopes down. That's to allow for difference in the heights of the floor because the tile is higher than the vinyl plank. Now, there are different types of transitions. For example, this is a T-mold. It's called a T-mold because it's, let me get it straight here, because it's shaped like a T. Whereas this one, you can see on the end, well, I'll show it to you one more time, is sloped down. And you'll see I've got it cut on the ends. That's because I needed to have some clearance for my door stop here. So I want to show you how to set a transition. But before I do, I want to show you how a transition should look. We're going to dry set it back down, and I'll show you. Now, as you can see, I have it dry set. Dry set simply means I have it laying in place, no glue, anything. And what I have is I have it pretty much even at the door stop, a little bit more on the vinyl side because it matches the vinyl. And so when you're doing a transition, you always want to go right under the door. That way, when I shut the door, you got a clean look on this side. And then if we go to this side over here, what you have is you have a clean look on this side. You don't see the tile coming through. You have a nice trim job. Now, the reason I did the cutout is because we have the tile. I'm a little bit long on this end right here. And so when I put, here's a scrap piece. See, it's hitting the door stop and wouldn't go all the way in. So what I did is I marked this one to show you how I mark it. What I'll do is I will line it up here and make a mark here. I line it up here, make a mark here, and that's what I'll notch out so that when I'm done, it'll go in just like this right here, and it'll lay flat. So now, when you're setting a transition, you want to use a pretty decent quality adhesive. You don't have to go and buy a real expensive one. I like to use Liquid Nails Construction Heavy Duty, the blue kind. At the big box store, you can get it for $3, $4, whatever it is. And works great. Now, when I'm setting a transition, what I like to do is I like to run a bead of the liquid nail. And if you're doing tile to vinyl plank, you want to be closer to the tile than the vinyl plank. And as you can see, I'm just doing a really nice bead of liquid nail. And another thing you want to do, let me get my thing here to stop it, is have something close, like a bag to lay your liquid nail down on so you don't get it all over your floor. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take my liquid nail. Let me set this phone down right here. There we go. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm going to take my liquid nail and I'm going to just fill it in the track here. About so. I'm not going to go super high, but just high enough to where it'll make contact with the floor, and preferably the contact with the liquid nail that I've already got on the floor. Okay, next I'm going to take the transition. Let me get it flipped around here. Can't believe I didn't have it flipped the right direction, but here we are now. I'm going to take the transition and I'm going to just lay it in place right over the glue that it was already attached, to the floor. And then you can always just kind of pull it up here. I see I'm getting good coverage, it's sticking. So what you want is you don't want to put a transition down where it doesn't bond to the floor. That's why I like to put a little bit on the floor and then a little bit on the track. Now, another thing to keep in mind is sometimes when you're setting a transition, you may get some glue on your floor or on your tile on one side or the other. If it's a hard surface floor, you can get it up with a wet rag, towel, maybe warm water. A lot of solutions will get it up. I found that magic erasers work really great, but that's basically how you set a transition. You let it dry. Sometimes I will put glue, and I'm filling of it just to see, and I feel it's adhering. Sometimes I'll set tape on it in different spots just to keep it pressed down until the liquid nails dries. But that's not always necessary. Like on this one, we're not going to be stepping over it, so it's no big deal. It'll dry in a little while here. So anyway, that's how you set a transition, and I hope it helped you a lot. You guys have a good day. By the way, I'm Michael. I am a flooring contractor in Metro Atlanta. I'll put my contact information in the description below if you're interested in maybe having some flooring done. Maybe a fireplace. This is my fireplace. I did it at my own house. As you can see, our floor is very beautiful. And if you're interested in having some flooring done at your own home, give me a call. 478-396-6037. I am in Metro Atlanta. And you guys have a good day.